Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to the Everwind demo, which, as far as I can tell, is kind of a mixture between Survival Sandbox and Skyrim, with airships, and I don't know if it's necessarily voxely. It's giving hard Minecraft vibes, but obviously they're going a little bit more detailed with everything to the point where they put abs and, like, semi-detailed hair on the character, and it's giving me, like, weird Uncanny Valley. But I might as well mention that the Everwind demo is going to be available as part of the Steam Next Fest in a couple of days. Oh my god, is the skeleton in the back playing piano? It is. That's amazing. Alright, let's dive in and see how this goes. Create a new world. What is our world name? World. And game mode. Doesn't seem like it can change anything with that. That's a nice space view. Oh, is that just a planet hanging out in the sky? Wow. I actually really like that. I wish more fantasy worlds just had giant planets unreasonably close to the planet you're on, or maybe you're on a moon. You know, that's fine too. I just like having big things in skyboxes to kind of catch my attention and delight me. Well, seems like I had a bad day. Hopefully there's actual character creation that I can do. I might have missed it. I don't know. It doesn't really matter for the demo, and also, no one's going to see my face. Oh my gosh, are we starting with a rusty pipe for a weapon? Ancient pipe. Heck yeah. Alright. Yeah, considering the, well, imminent demise of Hightail. Oh, are we starting on a just giant tower, or are we on a floating island? Tower, yes! I had an idea for a roguelike a long time ago where your character starts on the top of this, like, giant tower, and you have to... Is there anything I can, like, loot around here? Maybe. Okay, combat uses weapons, consumes stamina. I mean, we're not fighting anything yet. Quick attacks, strong attacks. Okay. I'm just going to do power attacks. I don't actually know if they're better, but they seem vaguely worth it. We get a shovel and some rock. I'll have to see if I can make things. Tools break, blocks faster when used in the right material. Axes wood, pickaxes stone, shovels dirt. Get some iron chains. Durability decreases the use of the tools, and higher quality ones work more efficiently. Oh, that's fun. You can put that out. The particle effects on this are very nice. They still kind of keep the voxely shape, because they're doing these like big chunky shapes for the special effects rather than anything else. But it looks nice. Ah, this is why they were tutorializing. Okay, can I... There we go. What are iron chains good for? Seemingly nothing. Okay, so the Minecraft comparison was not out of pocket. The character model for sure was giving me those vibes, but I wasn't sure if it was like just that or if it was more. But yeah, if we've got voxel digging and crafting, of course it's going to be Minecraft. But yeah, I don't know, with the demise of Hightail. If it's the demise, I think like one of the developers was hoping to maybe resurrect and save it. You know, buy it out and fund it himself the rest of the way. I have no expectations that Hightail's ever going to come out. I hope it does, but also Riot is just as liable to kill it. You know, keep it around for a rainy day in case they feel like reviving it, but that doesn't make any sense. If Riot's not going to release Hightail now, I can't imagine they're going to release it later. Oh, bleh. I wish these wouldn't insta-go to my hotbar, as that doesn't help me much. Okay, so we can make this. Oh, we got to throw in some fuel. I don't think dirt counts. A bit of wood. The plate. I don't think we need the plate. Do I have anything else here? A couple of mugs. Some random leaves. Oh, looks like it can loot grass. Oh, there's a skeleton hanging from that. Alright, let's see if I can snag anything else here. A little bit. I guess the one question is, can I actually... I'm gonna punch this. Might cost me some durability, but I want to see if I can bring a chest with me. Yes, wooden chest. Figure it'll save me some effort later on. Okay, a minute should be good enough. Now, does it only tick down when it's working? Looks like it. We'll need some more mushrooms, but I appreciate that the fuel is not a constant thing. It's just when it's in action and nothing more. This is actually kind of a nice little soft tutorial of, here we're going to teach you all of the basics of the thing. Piecemeal, hold your hand, but not overwhelmingly so. Okay. So, I guess I might as well start with this copper ingot, but once again, going to need fuel. Looks like we can only make one. Now, do we have anything else around here that I can possibly snag? Well, I think a critter has spotted me. Oh, but it's down low, so it can't hit me unless I let it get there. Take the copper ingot. Yeah, there's nothing else here. So I can make another ancient pipe. Oh, no, this is just repair. Oh. So I don't know what I can use the copper ingot on. I guess let's take a look at this again. Oh, let's just take recipe from stand. Okay, I'm like crafting items, recipes, and whatnot. Learning a recipe adds it to your compendium permanently. Higher tier recipes are rare and hard found on higher islands. So, big question is... No. Okay, crafting. Can I make anything? Nail copper, some repair kits, some more sticks. If I want to make a stone pickaxe, we're going to need sticks and rope. Rope need more fiber. Yeah, I don't think it's worth going out of my way for anything. Like, I could go make some more repair kits to get my gear back up. That wouldn't be a terrible idea, but I think I'm just going to progress onwards. Okay, there we go. Level 2. Okay, so we can level up as well. Okay. So recycling, chance to not consume ammo. Increased melee damage while affected by a negative status effect. Enemies can't hear you while you're moving or crouched. Negative status effects affect you longer. We also have Warrior, Arcanist, and Engineer, but it looks like we're stuck with Warrior for the time being. Or we have to unlock other stuff. You can parry attacks with weapons. Okay. Should maybe care about that. Max health. Do extra damage to enemies that haven't noticed you. Combo finisher for melee weapons at the end of quick attacks. Run while aiming. Chance to resist stun. Recover health when killing an enemy. Ah, that's going to be helpful. I think I'm going to go for recycling. Let's go for some ammo, maybe. Okay. So we had a key at this chest. Smack it open with the key. We get a boat, we get a better sword, and a bunch of generalized equipment. Now, is this one that I can... that's going to take a while to break. Now, this barrel seems a little bit more put together than the other one. Yeah, I was correct. I think a lot of these are just going to give me resources, but if it... For a second, I thought this one looked flammable, but no, it's just got good resources in it. Oh, and is this the exit? It is. Okay. Shield, boots... Helmet. We do have a stone sword, but it's pretty messed up. Lockpick, rope. Oh, it's our ancient pipe at. Pretty bad. else here? Looks like most of this has been ransacked. Something about this catches my attention. Oh, you know what? Crafting. Can I make an axe yet? No, I need sticks. I'll smack this open with a pipe. We're not going to be keeping the pipe forever anyway. Oh, it's a big wooden pillar. Oh, okay. So it is just a separate thing. All right. Well, let's get out of this weird tower. Oh, it's like a chicken it's a pheasant. That's cute. Get to the shipwreck. Capybara. Come back here, you glorious beast. Oh. I feel like this is one of those games where the capybaras should just be virtually immortal, but also extraordinarily chill. So, question is, yeah, if I get a couple more sticks, so let's start with the axe. Bronze ingot recipe. E. So that's how we use recipes. Healing potion is good, don't need that. Jelly cooler. Now that's stamina. We might as well eat up. Alright. And yeah, swim to the shipwreck. I could do that, but I'm gonna stock up on a couple other things first. The real play would be getting our hands on, frankly, a ladder, going back up and grabbing the wooden torch holder, stick block. Building a ladder or hopping up and grabbing the crafting stations. Yeah, I could do that. Because if I could get that anvil and the furnace from up in that tower, I bet that would save me an amount of time. It's going to cost me an amount of time getting there. But I can still see it being practical in the meantime. It looks like food is mostly used for health and stamina gain, so we don't have to worry about getting hungry in the same way as like Minecraft, which I'm appreciative of. I don't know. I didn't hate the consumption system in Minecraft, but I also found it slightly, I don't want to say not compelling. I think it was one of those where I prefer it when healing at it, or consumables are mostly focused on like healing you and whatnot, rather than anything else. Healing you or giving buffs. I know that's what like potions are supposed to be. Is that the shipwreck it wants me to go to? No, shipwreck's definitely over there. Though it seems like there's a lot of stuff in this. I'm just gonna run around grabbing things. Because there's a lot of goodies on this map. Even this island that I haven't played around with yet. I think that's just dirt. That was just colored differently. And yeah, don't spend too much time here. It's not worth it. There's no main benefit. Okay, well, do we think I have enough stuff? Probably. I mean, I could forage for mushrooms like crazy. Just to make some more healing items, but we'll get plenty. Nothing else here. Because yeah, it forced me to fall down. I guess big question is crafting. Force plank block, force dirt block. Oh good, that takes like no time to make. Oh. Is that in the way? Okay, I can break some of these. Okay, pop back up in here. Perfect. Because all I need is this stuff. Yeah, there we go. Because I could go back for some other things, but just having an anvil on hand to work with is huge. We might as well grab the small chest while we're here. Look, sometimes it's worth it to just loot Gremlin a little. Even if this only saves me like a matter of minutes. Sometimes anvils like require a lot of extra bits. And yeah, it's kind of nice to be able to just be like, nah, it's mine. Okay, while we're here, we might as well also grab this. Yeah, axe. Might as well grab the big chest. Wooden double chest. Anything else in here that feels particularly necessary to go out of my way for? Nope. Because the rest of this stuff I can just kind of harvest. This is made out of wood or turns into wood. Eh. Alright, ooh. We've either got a bad lad or a friend. You, sir, are a bad lad. What is he doing? I have no idea. Okay. I hate to say it. I'm just gonna unga bunga. Okay, so we've got a whole archery deal. Oh. And these guys I could maybe block a little bit better. Okay, bows, two-handed weapons. Alright, still making the combat music. No, maybe we're done. Okay, actually a number of these broken boxes and barrels do give more than wood. Not much. Looks like nails. Oh, maybe that's it. Nails and rope and stuff. I don't think it's worth going out of my way for. Alright. So, while there's more things I could probably do on this island, let's go swim to the shipwreck. Starter compass always points to your home. Yeah, so I think our home is like an actual airship. Oh, just T? And could teleport to it. But no, it's pointing back there as home. Let's not do that. Switch compass mode. I don't know what the modes are. Compass, spyglass, compass. So reveals details. Hold right mouse button, look and scroll to zoom. Oh, can I sprint while swimming? Yes. I think on a personal level, I've always been... I like Minecraft, but I've always been kind of detached from it. It always needed more. And I know there's a heck of a lot of, like, mods that specifically make Minecraft a, more interesting and compelling experience. Easy example I can think of is, like, wooden engine recipe, cockpit, and a wooden pipe. Oh, I might as well learn this one. Break this, because it's in my way. Okay. Put these away for a hot second. Cockpit. I'm assuming cockpit we just plonk here. Oops. There we go. Flying ship claims spawn point set to cockpit. Alright. Brake, fly up and down. Oh, shoot. We just... Okay, looks like this might be the upper limit on how far I can go. Currently, without any fuel. Alright, let's see what else we have. Add fuel to the generator. Well, I do have a heck of a lot of forest logs. Let's do 6 minutes. Now, do I have to fuel both of these? Yeah. Generators provide energy for their ship devices using fuel. Okay. I don't know how many of these we need. We can upgrade this. Max island size. Oh, so we can do altitude, size, or speed. I'll do a bit of size. We seem to have plenty of those. Let's not break too much. So probably not great that the ship is just on here. But it's okay. It's only going to cost me a little bit. Hopefully at some point we get the ability to recycle a number of these things, but it's fine. Okay. Oh. We've been... going up this entire time. I had no idea. Okay. Well, This is the island we just started at, but now that I'm here, I am noticing a very small handful of explorable locations that I'd missed while I was kind of just running around. We cleared that one camp, but I'm seeing like a ruined building and a couple other things. The main question I have is mostly, do I need to worry about crash landing? Yeah, do I need to worry about crash landing? Do I need to worry about much of anything? I think this is probably good. Exit. And I'm going to turn both of these off. Well, no falling damage from that height at the very least. That's a good sign. Yeah, what do we have in this ruin? Sometimes nothing. Sometimes things. Got tin ingots. Random wood, which I can always use more of. Capybara just kind of observing me. Yeah, what we might want to do is actually get in... Uh-oh. Lad's in my way. Do they make these noises? Oh, interesting. For breaking these, we're getting the recipe. Okay, so we get a copper longsword. That. Anything else in here? Yes, chest. Alright. This was worth it. Kind of. Now, do I want to break some of this? It's metal. Gonna be some effort. There might be more in that section, but I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I'm also seeing a something here. Yeah, how did I miss this stuff? I have no idea. Remnants of like a house? Looks like it. Ancient metal scrap. Random log here. I'll take it. What are you? Use compass to scan the object. Huh. Wooden balloon. Oh. Okay, so we can build a flying ship with one of these. Alright, some random bits. So this is a crashed airship then. Wooden scaffolding. That doesn't break. Other resources I can grab. Spicy meatballs. Eat the meatballs, don't just smack a thing with it. Horse ground block. Do these not stack? Huh. Alright. It seems like there's maybe some more stuff here that I could grab if I really went out of my way for it. but I don't know how much. And I don't know how much of this I can actually keep either. So I'll just leave it there. Alright. Next question is this thing. On the pedestal, defaced carving reads, in honor of Maester, Lord of Wisdom. The rest has been violently scratched out. Crude letters have been carved over it. Eternal tyrant who condemned us to endless suffering. Seems like I could maybe put something there. Okay. Get rid of the iron chains. I don't think we need them. Let's put a couple of these things back too. The dressers, the stools. I don't think we need those too badly. Got a boat. Get the big wooden pillar. I don't think we need that either. Alright, good enough. And teleport home. Because this will just bring us straight back to the boat, right? Yes. Okay, question. Nope, whatever those cracks are, they're just there. Well, our boat is off. What's the deal with this thing? Oh, once again, upgrades. Duh. What do we want to do on the boat at the moment? It's kind of in a good shape. I could modify it, but I don't want to spend forever doing boat logistics. I think mostly we just want to put some of these chests down. I'm going to put this in the hold, though. Because it's got a ton of stuff. Let's see. Put the sand away. Is there a inventory sort? It doesn't look like it. I hope it gets one. I don't know if I like those forced ground blocks. Yeah, we have just like a lot of random stuff. Some good, maybe some not so good. Okay. Well, let's get this down. What am I doing? I'll put 10 minutes of it in. Put the copper. Oh, smelt. Not that I necessarily know what I'm using the copper for. Okay, what can I craft as well? So we can make a crafting station. We can make a block station. Okay, cooking station, block station, furnace. We already got one of those. Smithing station. Crafting weapons. Repair station. More efficient. Used for more efficient item repairs. Is that more or less efficient than this thing? I don't know, actually. Because it seems like a repair station is probably not as good as the anvil. Well, I'll go with this. I think I'm going to knock this out. Well, that's done for. Okay, crafting. It cost me a bunch. Okay, fine. Grab a couple of these. Unfortunately, teleporting back onto my ship is a little silly. I'll have to see if I can put like a ladder down that just extends the water at some point. I guess I should have thought of this a little bit. But yeah, we're just gonna... How do I stand back up? Okay. We're just gonna extend the back off this thing a smidge and have that be our crafting hold, at least for now. I might want to extend it down. We could do that. I just actually don't know what's in the guts of this thing. Doesn't look like much. Because, yeah, I might have to have, like, a second staircase just looping down a little bit. So we want 2 more. Okay. Because now I can get the smithing station down. Not the most comfortably. But I can make gear and equipment, including a bow. Do we want that? I don't know. So I have a leather helmet, wooden chestplate, and leather boots. I already have more leather boots. So I could use a belt, I could use gloves, I could use better armor. But this would require fur, which we don't have. Wooden gloves requires more rope. Or thread? And I can just make the wooden gloves here. Same thing with the bow, actually. So I guess this thing isn't particularly good at the moment. That's okay. Alright. Grab these. Oh, can I make cheaper repair kits over on this side? Nope. Same price. But we could potentially prep for a better weapon if we wanted to. Ooh. Alright. Well. I think it's time that we just go on to another island. I'm almost as prepared. I guess what I should do is go back down here. Use this. Nope. Use this? No. What was this? We want to repair, not the stone sword. Oh. Copper longsword is just there and valid. Because I could also repair the stone sword for the time being. 6-6 damage? Sure. Better than what I had. Alright, so let's fire this puppy up. I don't know if we need to have both of these active. Alright. Now which direction do we want to go? Let's see, yeah. Crashed airship. That one statue. I'm not seeing anything else here. We're not going to crash. We're just going to go right over it. We've got a teeny island with another statue and what looks to be... Okay, so you can actually see my... I don't have much for propulsion. Oh, it's because I only have half of the propellers going. I see. So if I turn this on, it fuels the other ones as well. Alright. Now we can go a lot faster. I think my main thing is I wish I could actually control some of this stuff from just the cockpit. Namely, just being able to turn on the engines without having to, Alright, there we go. This is, I think, actually the most satisfying. Do you want to go further down? Not really. Actually, this is the lowest I can go. Alright. Well, exit. Let's turn the engines back off. Yeah, being able to just flip a switch and turn off the ignition would be nice. Oh. I'll have to see if I can get a hammer at some point. Like a gangplank? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, first and foremost, I guess along the front here, I have a couple of these. They can't hold as much as the other chest, but they can still hold a decent chunk. I'm just going to move over pretty much everything. Except for, like, the lockpicks. But, like, the spare gear, the crafting materials, and... well, maybe not the food. Because I don't think most of these are going to be particularly useful yet. I'll keep the prepared food with me, but the not prepared food we can leave behind. Alright, that should be good enough. Let's check this island out and see what we have. I was hoping to find some, like, dungeons to crawl. But this might be more for, like, digging and mining. What if there's a way I can, like, check a map? Crafting skills, compendium. No. I'm curious about the compendium. Like, Arcanist seems like it could actually be kind of useful to spec into. Because I'd love to do, like, healing spells and whatnot. If possible. Or engineer. I don't know. We will see. But either that's something you have to unlock, or it's something that isn't in the game yet. I mean, it's just a demo. More capybaras. Not that I'm complaining. So can I get a good view of this? Something in the center. Okay, so we got two things. Something in the center. Camp over here. And not sure if there's a mine. Skeleton warriors die. Yeah, close enough. Oh, that's just stairs? Eh. Okay, so I could craft, but I think I'm just going to keep grabbing what I can from these. I'm not seeing any... Oh, no, don't go in there. You know, I completely forgot about the Sky Islands. There might actually be something meaningful in there. Okay. Got him. Level 3, not too much damage. And another one of these things, whatever they're for. Oops, wrong one. Magic liquid. Fair enough. But what about you? Well, I can break it, whatever it's for. Iron crystal holder. Polished block. Cobblestone. That might have been a puzzle. But since I don't have any crystals to put in there anyway, eh. Now there's some consideration of, do I want to try digging and mining? I haven't seen any very overt surface ore nodes. That might be one over there, actually. One of these is going to be a surface ore node. That would be it. Skills. Okay, 4 points are missing for the next tier. What are you? I'm sorry. What is this? It's just dirt, but it's squelch. Looks like we might have another thing over there, but let's check this first. Nothing terribly new. More food. Pillars holding everything up. The main question is there anything up top on this? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's just go check that other structure. And then I think I'm going to head for that question mark thing. I could do the classic Minecraft thing, go dig for some resources, see if it gets me anything interesting. Any of this? I'm mostly going to keep an eye out for anything that looks funky in these holes. Because there's a possibility we'll find a vein. But if no vein... They have a dodge? Here's the thing. We unga. We bunga. We have a lot of food. I could conserve what I've got. But, I think I'm going to be swimming in food. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think the power attacks are really carrying me too hard here. And there might be another skeleton warrior looming around. Hard to say. Alright, how are we feeling? I'm thinking it's home time. Hopefully there's some proper vegetarian recipes in here. You're kidding yourself if you think I'm going to kill a capybara for food. Look at him. I would never harm you, beautiful creature. Put a saddle on you and ride you around, maybe. Accidentally lead to your death? Absolutely. But kill you directly and eat you? Only if I'm extremely desperate, and I am not. Alright, let's go home. Hopefully this game has, like, some good unified gear and or unified storage systems. Well, that's a plank. Or, nope, maybe that is what I'm supposed to be burning. Oh, I put in the logs. Hey. Alright. Let's go check that thing out. Assuming I can actually get high enough to do so. Weirdly enough, as far as like skyship piloting goes, this is one of the nicer ones I've seen. There's a real possibility we might not be able to get up there. That is looking pretty damn high, and I don't know what my maximum height is. Okay. Can I check my inventory? Okay, cool. I can check my inventory from here. So we got a little bit of copper from that. Not really as much as I would have liked. Well, we're still ascending. Not fast. But we are ascending. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of skyship-focused games recently. And is there gameplay? Can I turn off these? Motion blur, VSync, controls, damn. Yeah, I was hoping to turn off my controls in the corner. But whatever. Okay, we are still ascending, so whatever this question mark island is something that I can in fact get to. Maybe. Did I get everything there? Yeah. I'm seeing like 2 locations I might have missed on that island, but so be it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's limitations. We can't get to whatever this is. Looks like I might actually be able to ascend faster if I'm not just going straight up, which actually makes a lot of sense. But yeah, a lot of airship games recently, and it is weird to say that the voxely Minecraft one is by and far has the best airship piloting. Like, it just feels good. So many of the other ones, it feels like you're flying a brick through the air. This one, it also feels like it's a brick, but like you've got good turning. Okay, so I'm definitively seeing underground. Yeah, we've got an above ground area, and then we've got like a really overt cross-section of what may or may not be a dungeon or something, or a cave. I'm just gonna get close to this before I make any decisions. It looks like a cross-section of a dungeon, maybe. Let's hope. Okay. Well, they don't seem to be particularly interested in breaking my airship. And it... Oh, out of fuel. Oh, that works out. Eat some spicy meatballs. Is there a, quick stack? No. Hey, devs, please. please, for the love of my time and energy, add the ability to quick stack resources into a chest. If it's in the game and I just haven't found it yet, please make it more obvious. Quick stacking and inventory management is, like, extremely important in this genre. Okay, should make it really easy to get back. Hello. That's a rat? I reject. That is not a rat. Okay. I have taken some damage. Bleeding hurts. Can I make bandages? Cloth. Nope, doesn't look like it. What have they been feeding their rats? I have no idea. Getting that copper longsword has been kind of a nice boon for me. Oh, I don't need that. Let's break one of these. And then probably eat some more meatballs. Luckily, spicy meatballs have no durability. You ever broken a barrel with nothing but your own sheer force of will? And, I guess I should probably go back and maybe make some forest dirt blocks. Yeah, let's just warp back. Because I should have a stack of dirt. I might have left more of it down in this chest. Yeah, there we go. Because I can't exactly do a gangplank or anything like that, but at the very least I could potentially apply a handful of these blocks in here to make it easy to get back onto the ship. There we go. Nothing can stop me. I guess I should probably level up. Should probably also make a bow at some point. Oh, rude. Ran right past me. Circle strafing works on me too. That feels bad. Yeah, do I actually want to... Here, let's go make that bow. Assuming I have the resources for it. I should. Okay, so bow requires more sticks. Other thing would love to have as far as inventory management is actually just the... grab our other axe. The rope. Can I make... Aha! Also being able to hold, like, shift or control to make more of a thing. Or even just being able to press and hold craft and just keep making them. Okay, let's see. There goes me an amount. Craft one of those. What do I need for wooden arrows? Feathers. No! It makes sense, but that means I have to kill pheasants, and I feel bad about that. So, I guess my investments into archery are possibly all for naught. Alright, there he goes. There's another one. Is there? Yes. There's two. I'm on fire? Rude. Eat the pizza. I cannot attack while burning. Well, that's an interesting one. Easy enough. But yeah, for whatever reason, I could not swing my sword at the moment. Luckily, as long as they don't heal... I can take him out. They're giving me a lot of status effects. Okay. Yeah, maybe going for the bonus damage with when you have status effects would have actually been the play. Unfortunately, I don't think I can respec, but I also don't think I care. Like, the thing is, this is a demo. And yes, I could actually kill some pheasants. I don't have to stinge so hard. That the rat noises sound an awful lot like a vac when he's pleased, which amuses me to no end. If this gets back to a vac, I'm going to laugh. I did have healing potions, that would have helped. Okay, well, we're getting a decent amount of resources. I am actually just getting random arrows from things. Wooden bludgeon +1. Huh. You can find enhanced gear and equipment. Ow. Okay, seeing as this is going to trigger every time I run by and I'm not going to have the wherewithal to remember this. Break it. I wonder if I can use that. Oh good, looks like the controls tutorial is out. Really? Even that? Alright. More spicy meatballs. Everything is out for my blood. Apparently. Oh, something's noticed me. He's pugilizing me. Rude. Okay, looks like we're good. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Talking about Minecraft not quite having what I want. The RPG stats, the randomized gear and equipment, he's got a big broadsword. Or... not broadsword, big hammer. I was thinking of my own broadsword. Okay, at least he doesn't do that much damage. There it goes. And looks like, yeah, we can get his stone hammer as well. Okay, anything else to learn from here? I have no idea. Maybe. Yeah, this is actually like a pretty extensive dungeon. Already know that recipe, cool. Then we don't need to learn it. It feels like it actually was a smaller dungeon. Yeah, it feels like it might be not a smaller dungeon, a larger dungeon that random world generation has just chopped pieces of it out. I don't hate that, actually. I think it's kind of fun. It gives it a weird ambiance. Like the island was ripped from the ground. There used to be a bigger dungeon section somewhere. That actually would be like a really cool, I don't want to say design choice exactly, but you could even have it be intentional. Where there's actually another part of this dungeon somewhere in the world, and if I find it, I can like open things up or grab resources or whatnot. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go for the repairs on this axe. I mean, obviously, if it forces, or not if it forces me to. If it doesn't break and go away. I like the recipe system too. I don't know how much I'm going to use it. Or how much I need to use that? I'm assuming I have to. I want to get some of these things. Did I actually loot this? Yeah. Oop. Really curious about parrying. But I don't know how doable it is. Okay, 2 skill points for that, and we can get the next one. Okay. Other question is crispy meat strips and nutrient paste. I've just been finding random... Okay. I see a rat, another archer. Get him. Okay. Leaving this. Give me some meat strips, and we're just going to sprint it while the bleed goes away. Alright. Then there was one. There we go. So far, so good. Do I have the bow? I do. I'm not using the shovel as much. Yeah, food heals you for a while. Oh, moonshroom. I don't know why my brain didn't go to, hey, you can loot this thing, but eh. Okay. Ah. That's something to note for archery. Might not be worth it. There we go. Might as well snag that. So what else do we have around here? Also, what determines when these guys spawn in? Was he falling? I heard a rat. Wow. Okay. I got absolutely wrecked there. I didn't lose my stuff, though. So, this might be a good time for me to take a bit of a break. Grab that food. Okay, not much for it. A lot of stuff with alchemy. Oh, ick. Well, we can make one of the, only one of these. I most assuredly have sufficient mushrooms. Make a couple more. Yeah, it does look like I have a number of other things I could maybe work with. But mostly we need healing. And maybe some better gear. Crispy meat strips gives us some stuff. Wooden engine, energy generator. Go back to this. Make some glass. Oh. Let's smelt a bronze ingot. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's much I can make with this stuff. I think we need the blueprint to actually go further. Yeah, one of the things I was going to beg for from the devs would be area of effect crafting. I want to be able to craft using everything that I have on me. And on my ship, especially. Yeah, so let's boost that up. Done already? Yeah. Not much for it, though. A lot of alchemy stuff. Actions use less stamina. Eh. Leave the nails behind. Oh. These are alchemy. I should probably take alchemy stuff and bring it up. Was it one of those where it does AoE crafting? No. Damn. Yeah, stone hammer's not actually that good. Energy drink, repair kit. Okay, inventory's looking a little less full. Get back out there. Because I don't know what makes these guys respawn. And since I don't have any new blueprints for better equipment, only so much I can do at the moment. Damn. Yeah, I'm hearing the rat. But I'm not seeing the rat. Okay. And yeah, can't circle strafe these guys. There's the rat. Okay, got toasted. Eat the mushroom nutrient paste. I don't know where that assassin went, which is risky. Yes. There he goes. Yeah, I desperately need better resources, food and everything. We were getting so much earlier. Does not help that this specific spot is rife with traps. Broken. It's okay, we carry a spare. Okay. Far enough away, it's not a problem. Leave it alone. Still don't know where this assassin is. And credit where credit is due, that doesn't... the wooden sword is not terrible. Okay. See more dudes up there. A fancy freaking chest. The big question number one. Okay, this is so much better. I really want to see if they would step on a spike trap, and the answer seems to be a solid no. Okay, what the hell did we just find? Whole mess of things. Okay. Cannot take the golden chest. Dang. Because it's like one of the number one things I'd like to be able to take. Wow. Freaking guillotine just hanging out in here. Not what I was expecting. Okay. Then we've got him. Okay, I'm going to run away from him for a little while. He's slower than I am. Never mind, he's not. Okay. Oh, I can run backwards kind of quickly here. Seems like he does a double hit. Alright. Kill the skeleton general. He was a tough customer, but we did get him. I should have shot him in retrospect. Because I don't think I want to do archery as a damage thing. I think archery is a pulling enemies so I don't have to put myself in compromising positions. I think that's good. Another one of those. Okay. It did still shoot at me. Really? I guess he was supposed to maybe be guarding the... Okay, no, this is good. I wonder if he was supposed to be guarding the golden chest. So we still haven't gotten attacked by the archer. So the main question is... Big room. A lot of boxes and barrels. Surprisingly, no rat yet. I don't see it. Whoop. Okay. Surprisingly, the healing potion sucks way more than I thought it would. Well, this has been an experience. Okay. I'm running out of healing options. Yeah, one would expect the healing, but 25 HP. I guess it's marginally faster. Alright. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, they're respawning at this point. There we go. Well, we did level up. I might as well snag the ability to parry. We did kill that one rat. Yeah, I was really hoping these would give me more food. Hopefully I can engage in farming at a later date. Because being able to farm would probably be extremely helpful. Okay, so that might be the guy that killed me last time. Nope, you're new. The one thing I will say, I like this melee combat. I do find it a little rough. That the enemies not being bound to a stamina system are so much more dangerous than I could possibly be. And they don't need to worry about healing either. On the flip side, like, this has been worth it. Oh. You know, other things that would help. The copper gloves. And the copper chestplate. Not enough enchanting resource. Oh. I think we might have found some magic powder. It would be useful for that. But it might be back on the ship. I will have to investigate. This just keeps going. Okay. Well, while it still keeps going, we're definitely hitting some level of diminishing returns for this. Here's the question mark. Okay, so rudely enough, that's so rude. I don't hear anything else. Okay. Yeah, rudely enough, can't do too much here. Okay, skills. Do I want to go for the max health? Okay, where was that question mark? Unless it was here and I already got it. Because yeah, there's more for me to loot. But I might die getting to it. I'm just going to drink the healing potion. Because they're not actually good enough to conserve. Okay, where's that other staircase? Here. With another one of these. Maybe the question mark was the golden chest. Certainly would be nice. Yeah, we've got like little upper areas, but nothing more. Guillotine that I can't use? Okay. Still don't know what that one is, but... I just realized I can loot that. Might as well get this one too. Even if it's mostly things that I already got. Alright, we're warping home. Just gonna drop things off. Actually, am I even gonna do that? Nah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. It seems like we got the question mark, so it might have been that golden chest after all. Neat. Well, one way or another, I like where this is going. I like the ideas behind it. The execution maybe needs a little bit of work, mostly just, I mean, more time in the oven. And I wish the enemies were slightly less aggressive. It felt like I was having some trouble getting a swing in edgewise. And I'm sure with like the right level of gear and equipment, that won't be a problem. Also preparation, more food, and all that jazz. Also would very much love to be able to scrap items. Hopefully that's something I get access to at a later date, maybe. For now, though, I might as well go out to the main menu. Just because poison damage partially converted to healing. When under the effect of a supreme poison resistance potion, that's funny. Anyway, I might as well mention that the Everwind demo is available on Steam in, I think, 2 or 3 days. It'll be available as part of the Steam Next Fest. So on the 13th. So if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. And it looks like you might even be able to play multiplayer. Okay, online co-op might involve some bugs though, so keep that in mind. But hey, as a very Minecrafty game, This is one of the ones that I'm more excited for. I like the dungeon crawling. I like the loot and equipment system. I like the fact that you have to go dungeon crawling for recipes. I liked the fact that you had like little enchantments that you can find. There's just more of that like Diablo looter feel. And that's something that I know you can mod into Minecraft, but it never feels like it fits. And so having it all fit and built into the game from the like ground level makes Everwind a very compelling prospect and one that I look forward to playing more of. I don't know if this is necessarily what Hytale was going to be. I never paid too much attention to it, but I'd like to at least imagine this is kind of Hytale-ish in a way. And it looks nice, you know, all the modern lighting, the more detailed models and all that jazz. And yeah, I think if they can really spruce up the combat system just a little bit more so enemies have like, I think the big one is I wish power attacks would actually stun enemies or knock them back a little bit. And also weirdly enough, like those are very mobile skeletons. I don't think it's necessarily that bad, but oh boy, they were outmaneuvering me. And it's weird when the player character is the slower and less agile out of all of the options. Maybe we get more options later. I just would love to be able to do that short dash, especially while doing like a charge attack. And that's something I'd love to see is actually even the ability to unlock like a charge attack talent. Like if you're charging a heavy attack and then you press the dash button, you do a like charging attack instead. Or maybe you can do like a shield check or stuff like that. We'll see. For now though, I guess I will say if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.